You know exactly what you should be doing right now. Not tomorrow. Not after one more scroll. Not after you feel ready. Right now. You know the task. You know the call. You know the work that has been sitting there, waiting. And yet, here you are. Most people would call that laziness. But I want you to hear something different today. Something that might actually change the way you see yourself. You are not lazy. You are avoiding discomfort. And that is a very different problem with a very different solution. Stay with me until the end of this video, because by the time we are done, you will not just understand this, you will have a real, working method to break this cycle today. Not someday. Today. Here is what avoiding discomfort actually looks like in real life. You sit down to work and suddenly the room needs to be tidied. You plan to wake up early and somehow the alarm gets snoozed 4 times. You have a project due and you find yourself doing literally anything else, watching something, eating something, checking something, anything that keeps you from sitting with that one uncomfortable thing. And the worst part? You are not even resting. Your brain is not at peace. You are not actually relaxed when you are avoiding. There is a quiet tension underneath everything. A low hum of guilt. A voice that says you should be doing more. But instead of facing the discomfort of the task, you choose the discomfort of avoidance. At least that one feels familiar. This is the cycle. And it does not break on its own. Because here is the truth most people never stop to see. Every time you avoid a hard thing, you are training your brain. You are teaching it that discomfort is dangerous. That hard thing should be escaped. And the more you train it that way, the louder the resistance gets. The smaller your world becomes. The harder everything feels. You are not broken. You are just untrained. And that is exactly what we are going to fix. Over 2,000 years ago, a man named Seneca said something that sounds almost strange by today's standards. He said, "Set aside certain days on which you will be content with the simplest food, with rough clothing, and will ask yourself whether this is really as terrible as it seems." What was he doing? He was doing hard things on purpose. He was choosing discomfort deliberately. Not because life forced him to, but because he understood something most people never grasp. Your mind only fears what it has never faced. The moment you face a hard thing voluntarily, it loses its power over you. The discomfort does not disappear, but your relationship with it changes. You stop running from it. You stop building your entire life around avoiding it. And slowly, what once felt impossible starts to feel normal. Seneca was not talking about suffering for the sake of suffering. He was talking about training. The same way a muscle only grows when you put it under resistance, your discipline only grows when you voluntarily put yourself under discomfort. You do not wait for hard things to happen to you. You choose them first. And that changes everything. So here is how you actually use this today. Not next week. Not when you feel motivated. Today. This method is called the one hard thing rule. And it is exactly what it sounds like. Every single day, you choose one thing that is uncomfortable and you do it first. Before the easy things. Before the comfortable things. Before your mind has a chance to negotiate. Here is how it works. Step 1. The night before, or first thing in the morning, identify your one hard thing. Not a list. Not 5 things. 1. The task you have been putting off. The call you have been dreading. The work session you have been replacing with distraction. Just one thing. Write it down. Give it a time. That is the thing you are doing first tomorrow. Step 2. Do it before your mind wakes up. This sounds simple, but it is everything. The moment you wake up and start thinking, the resistance builds. Your brain starts calculating. It finds reasons. It finds alternatives. So do not give it the chance. Get up, go to the thing, and start before the negotiation begins. Even 2 minutes of starting is enough to break the wall. Because starting is the hardest part. Once you are in it, you are already through the worst of it. Step 3. Do not wait to feel ready. This is the most important piece. You will never feel ready for the hard thing. Readiness is not something that arrives before action. Readiness comes from action. You do not feel ready and then start. You start and then you feel ready. Seneca did not wait for courage to arrive before he practiced discomfort. He practiced, and the courage followed. Do this every day for 1 week. One uncomfortable thing, done first, without negotiation. And here is what will happen. After 3 days, you will notice the resistance is slightly smaller. After a week, you will realize you are capable of more than you thought. After a month, the thing that used to feel impossible will just be a Tuesday. I need you to understand something that most people never let themselves see. Every time you choose comfort over the hard thing, you are not just losing that hour. You are losing a version of yourself. The version that was going to build something. Create something. Become something. That version does not disappear dramatically. It fades quietly. One avoided task at a time. Comfort feels safe. But comfort unchallenged is one of the slowest forms of self-destruction there is. Because you are not staying still when you avoid. You are moving backward. Your tolerance shrinks. Your capacity weakens. And one day you look around and wonder why everything feels so heavy, why even small tasks feel exhausting, why you can never seem to start. That is not a character flaw. That is the result of a mind that has never been trained to sit with discomfort. Seneca chose discomfort voluntarily because he knew something we have forgotten. The person who can be uncomfortable and still move is unstoppable. That person is not controlled by mood. Not controlled by fear. Not waiting for the perfect conditions. They just move. And the world opens up for people like that. You have the same capacity inside you right now. It has not gone anywhere. It is just untrained. And training starts with one decision, made today, to do the hard thing first. You came into this video believing something about yourself. Maybe that you were lazy. Maybe that you just did not have what it takes. Maybe that motivation was something other people had and you were just waiting for your turn. But right now, you know that was never true. You are not lazy. You are someone who was never taught to face discomfort on your own terms. And that is something you can change, starting with one decision, made today. You now have the method. One hard thing. Done first. No negotiation. No waiting to feel ready. Just the action, before the mind catches up. The person who finishes this video and uses this today is already different from the person who pressed play. That person was ruled by discomfort. This person chooses it. And that is not a small shift. That is the beginning of a completely different life. So do not close this video and go back to the comfortable thing. You know what your one hard thing is. You have known this whole time. Go and do it. Right now. Before the feeling fades. Before the resistance builds. That is day 2. And you are ready. If this hit different today, subscribe. Because day 3 is coming and it goes even deeper. Drop in the comments your one hard thing for tomorrow. Write it down. Make it real. We move together.